Hello everyone, my name is Jahnavi. I am a member of Media Cell and a first year MBA student of VIT Business School. Today joining with us is Dr. Shivakumar, who is the academic coordinator. And thank you sir for agreeing to this interview. I would like to first start with this question. What is this relative grading and absolute grading, and why does VIT emphasize a lot on relative grading? Why do you think it is appropriate compared to absolute grading?
Yeah, most of the students who come to VIT are those who have completed schooling, especially for the undergraduate program. They come with a system where they have been trained with absolute marks and grading on an absolute basis. However, in the university system, we actually prepare undergraduates and postgraduates to join organizations where we don't have a system where they are absolutely graded. So one of the reasons why we have the relative grading system is to ensure that the students understand how they are going to be evaluated when they are there in the industry. The second and third reasons are in terms of what happens with respect to the level of differentiation in terms of the difficulty of the questions that are asked in the examination. It can so happen that certain question papers are quite tough versus certain ones are easier, and therefore relative grading system takes care of those kind of differences in terms of question papers. And the third part is actually the faculty in terms of evaluation. Some faculty may be a bit more liberal in terms of evaluation versus those who are much more tough in terms of evaluation. So these are three major aspects that kind of support relative grading system in terms of its effect on how students can benefit out of relative grading system compared to an absolute grading system.
Thank you for providing your insights on relative grading system, sir. Now moving on to next question. What holistic aspects do you consider while framing the curriculum for each subject, that is the syllabus? Why do you think this current curriculum is appropriate for students to face this dynamic corporate environment?
Yeah, that's a good question, because we spend a lot of time at VIT in framing the curriculum for each of the programs that we offer. As far as the business school is concerned, we have three programs, namely BBA, MBA and the PhD. And there are an elaborate list of courses that are offered as part of BBA as well as MBA. Now when programs are offered, there are different types of courses that are kind of structured around the curriculum. One set of courses are what are called as university core and university electives, which are ones which most of the undergraduates take as required courses. Now, when it comes to program core and program elective, is where the business school directly is involved, because it's where we look at the core components of the program. Let's say, for example, for a BBA or an MBA, and what should be definitely taught, what are required courses. And then there is also flexibility through program electives in terms of choosing functional specializations, like say for example finance, marketing, systems, HR, operations, etc. Kind of basket of courses across 4 different baskets from which the students can choose, so that they get a much more holistic idea of business management compared to just offering courses as one single set of courses across the various terms.
VBS emphasizes a lot on case studies and activity-based teaching. Why do you think this style of teaching is best compared to the traditional methods of teaching?
Yeah, the typical classroom teacher-led kind of teaching makes learners very passive. What that means is that most of the students come to a class, listen to what the professor or the lecturer talks about, and then get away from the class. Now, in the case of modern methods like cases and simulations and other activity-based methods, The learners are more responsible for what they learn, and all these methods are learner-centric. What this means is that learners become active learners, and therefore there is greater understanding and assimilation of what is being taught. And this is very important in the business school context, because business education is something that is very highly professional, and what we learn is something that's going to be directly applicable when we get into the industry. That's one major reason why we go in for case-based and other active learning methods compared to the traditional lecturing method.
So you mean to say that it keeps students updated with these contemporary issues?
Yeah, that's right. That's also a very important aspect when we use cases. Most of the cases that we use are contemporary cases, relevant cases to the Indian context, and therefore students would be able to learn better when we have these kind of cases compared to, let's say, for example, any case that's from an international context.
Thank you for choosing this case study based learning then, sir. And the next question I would like to ask is, what qualities do you think a student should possess to be a successful entrepreneur and also to face this corporate environment and meet the requirements of an organization?
Yeah, that's important now that we not just train students to be managers in organizations, but also to be entrepreneurs. One of the things that we do in VIT Business School is to offer a compulsory course on entrepreneurship, so that we provide an opportunity for any student to also pursue entrepreneurship other than just being employed as a manager. Now, in entrepreneurship, one big difference between being a manager and entrepreneur is that the entrepreneur faces quite a lot of risk in terms of starting his venture, then continuing with his venture, and in case he finally decides to either scale up or sell it out to somebody, he has to think a lot in terms of what these decisions could be. Now, for taking each one of these decisions, it's important that we have good education on how such kind of decisions were taken by entrepreneurs who have been already into this business. And that's the reason why we have entrepreneurship as a compulsory core course in our MBA curriculum, so that you can learn from other entrepreneurs in terms of how to start, manage, and then further scale up businesses.
So you would have quite observed that everywhere there are students who are undermotivated, who show less interest. Based on what I have experienced, VITBS acts as a leverage and guides students to take proper career choices so that their future is bright. What measures do you think VITBS undertakes to help students who are undermotivated or less interested so that they can have a bright future too? These students normally have good potential but not motivated. What do you suggest?
Yeah, there are, I would think of 3 ways in which such kind of students are taken care of in the VIT scheme of things. One, obviously faculty interact with students in the class and can understand both through verbal and non-verbal means what really is happening in the students' minds. So the faculty take direct action in terms of calling students to their cabins and then talking to them on what really is bothering such students, and therefore advise them in terms of taking corrective action. The second set of things are actually a system called the faculty advisory system. About 10 students are attached to one faculty advisor as part of the program of what we call as a proctor-proctee system, where the faculty advises the students not only on the academic side but also on the personal front in terms of probably something that is bothering him individually that's having an effect on his academics, and also probably demotivating him. So this faculty advisory or a proctor system is another way in which we try and kind of motivate students who otherwise not feel very encouraged in terms of continuing with their education. The third system is actually a system of counseling, which is basically a set of counselors who sit in each one of the major buildings that are there as part of the VIT official buildings. And any of the students can go and talk to these counselors who are basically educated in psychology to really understand exactly what is it that's probably demotivating them, and they provide professional counseling to these students so that they can be better off. Probably such demotivating factors are not constraints in terms of what's happening in their education.
So thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule and agreeing for this interview, and also for providing deeper, valuable insights on VIT Business School and how it works. Thank you so much, sir. It was a wonderful experience.
Thank you.
Thank you.